Hi guys, Dances with Werewolves here tonight. Can anyone guess what I'll be reviewing this evening? If you haven't guessed already, I will be reviewing the Frida Kahlo Collection by Ulta Cosmetics. I've been so excited for this to come out. Frida Kahlo is an iconic legend. She's one of my favorite role models, and this makeup collection looks beautiful. I will unbox what I got from Ulta, and we will maybe play around with it a little bit. I did my whole makeup routine minus my eyes. Because there's a nice palette in here, I figured we'd play around with together and see how pigmented the colors are, how they blend, with the brush set from the collection as well, which I did purchase. I purchased 3 items from the collection. They also do have like a contour and highlight palette. They have an illuminating primer, they have a liquid lip, and they have a brow collection, which I didn't purchase any of those because I have a lot of that already. The people at Ulta did tell me that the brow stuff is excellent, and Frida Kahlo was known for her eyebrows. She had the infamous unibrow, and so a brow product in the line would be essential. That was one of her signature facial features. So just a little background about Frida Kahlo before we begin. She was born in 1907, July 6th actually, which is 2 days before my birthday. My birthday is actually the 8th of July. And she was born in Mexico City. Her father was German, her mother was Mexican. She was born during the Mexican Revolution, and that kind of shaped the person that she was throughout her whole life. She was a revolutionist, she was a visionary, she was a fantastic artist. She painted her reality, what she knew, in her pretty close-knit, enclosed world. Sadly, she had polio as a child, and then she was in a bus accident in 1925 when she was in college, and she had some severe spinal cord injuries and back injuries with that accident that almost paralyzed her, and it caused her severe pain for the rest of her life. She was very resilient, very persistent, and her art and her passion for that kept her going and kept her alive. And most of her paintings are self-portraits because that's what she had. She painted a lot from her bed. She would lay on her back, she'd have a mirror above her, and then she'd have a canvas that was hung from the ceiling, and she'd paint by looking up at herself, or she'd be sitting in her wheelchair and painting herself from the mirror. So that's why a lot of her paintings are self-portraits. And I just love her. I love everything about her. And I was super happy that Ulta put this collection together to honor her. And of course I had to get some pieces for myself. So without further ado, let's unbox and see what we got and play a little bit with what we got, okay? 1 second. Here it is, the Ulta signature orange bag. So the first thing I got was $20, and it is a Frida Kahlo makeup bag. It's kind of like a patent leather. It's got Frida on the front, and on the back, it's got a little saying that says, "Never apologize for who you are." I love that. I think that's great. It is a fairly good size. I do have all little kind of bags that I get from Ipsy, but this is a really nice bigger bag. You could fit brushes in here, you could fit makeup for travel, and I thought it was really cute. So this was $20. And then I did get as well the makeup brush set. So in here it has a powder brush, it has a buffing foundation brush, it has an eyeshadow brush, and a precision crease brush. So you get all 4 of these brushes along with a collector's tin. So let's see if we can get this out and see what they look like. All right, so here's the collector's tin. It's cute. I don't know if the brushes fit in here. Let's see. The brushes are pretty big. So, powder brush. It looks like they are gonna fit. foundation brush, the eye brush, and the precision crease brush. So they do fit very nicely into this travel case. And again, this would be really good for travel because your brushes would stay, the bristles would stay nice and they wouldn't get any of your other products dirty from any residue on the brushes. I'm curious to see if this actually fits in the makeup bag. Let's see. Check it out. So they designed this very well. So this works hand in hand. So you can easily fit that makeup brush tin in here along with other makeup products. There's plenty of room in here to put other stuff in there. So that's a really great buy. The brush set was $20 as well. So 20 and 20. And then the last item I purchased from the collection, I was really super excited about this. It is the Frida Kahlo Collection box. What comes in here is an eyeshadow palette with 12 shades. It also has something that I don't own. Surprise, surprise. I have a lot of makeup, but I don't own this thing. It is a hue shadow switching pan. And what it is you can use it to kind of clean your brushes in between colors, and you can use the same brush while you're doing makeup looks with different colors without getting your brush wet or washing it. So we'll try that out too. So inside here, that's what we have. Let's see if we can get this out of the packaging so I can show you what it looks like. So here is the palette with the 12 shades. Let's remove the plastic so we don't get a glare. Okay. So as you can see, you get a lot of variety in here. You get some neutrals, metallics, some mattes, a black, some brighter colors. So we'll try, I'm gonna use this right now and we'll see what kind of makeup look we can get. And then here is the Hue Shadow Switching Pan. So inside you just have apparently this black part is to wipe off and clean your dry powder brushes in between colors. And this little white spot here, you can dampen this and then you can clean off brushes that have cream shadows or liners. You can use this, get it damp, and that will clean your brush as well. So that's really cool. It also comes in a little Frida tin. And then everything fits really nicely into this little collector box. And you can use this for whatever. I was thinking I might throw my essential oils in here. That might make a good use for this. So I'm going to decide what colors I'm going to use for the look, and I'll be right back. So like I mentioned before, I did, prior to this video, put on my foundation, my contour, my blush, my lip, and I'm leaving I did my brows as well, my concealer. Everything's prepped and set. I did prep my eyes with some primer and set them, and so we are going to create a look for you today. And I will use these brushes that came with the set just to be fair, to see how they perform as well. So I'm going to start with this shadow brush here, and I think I'm going to dip into this color right here, which is called Dahlia. It's like a light pink, so it'll be good for like a little base. So I'm just going to put that just above the crease and kind of pull it up just under the brow. So first impressions is they blend really, really well. They're not patchy, they're smooth to put on, they're silky, they're creamy. Okay, it's a very subtle light color to start out with before you start laying down more pigmented colors. Okay, I'm going to pick up this precision crease brush here, and I think I'm going to dip into the color Lava right here. It's kind of an adobe brown, like an orangish brown. I'm gonna put that in my crease. Kind of making that outer V in the corner. Blending everything in. So far, so good. And then I'm going to actually try to use this hue changing pan to wipe off the excess of the lava that or the dahlia that I used. And you can see it is coming off. The pigment is coming off onto the pan, and the brush looks like it's getting fairly clean, so this thing might work. I'm next going to put on my lid, I think I'm gonna use this right here. This metallic right here, it's called Mystical. I'm gonna put that on my lid. It's a very, very shimmery, peachy pink. Just gonna kind of pack that on. Very pretty. They blend really well. This line, I don't know if I mentioned it, it is by Ulta Cosmetics. So Ulta did Ulta Beauty. They are the ones that formulated this and market this as well. So I think I'm going to use one more darker shade just to kind of smoke it out a little bit in the corners. I'm once again going to clean off my brush, get all the excess pigment off from the last color, which is pretty slick. I mean, I have a ton of brushes, but if you don't have a ton of brushes, this would be something excellent for you to have on hand, so you can use the same brush throughout your whole eye makeup routine. Dare I try to use this black? There's a black shade in here called Infinity. I think I might just lightly dip into it and see what happens with the outer corner of my eye, just to smoke it out. I'm a big fan of smoky eyes. I wear smoky eyes pretty much for my everyday routine, and this will just darken it up a little bit and give it a more of a sultry, smoky look. So I'm just very, very light-handedly coming into the corner, kind of brushing it upwards because I always like to wing out my eyeliner as well. So I like to pull out the corners up and out, kind of like mimicking a cat eye. They do have one highlighter shade in here, I believe. So I'm gonna clean. This is gonna be a test, guys. So I just went in with the black, right, with this brush. I'm going to attempt to use the same brush to use my very light highlight for underneath my brow bone. So this is gonna be the test. If I can get all of this black off and dip in with the white, then this is legit. All right, here goes. The final touch is gonna be this color right here. It's a highlight for under your brow bone. It is called Perla. So far so good. I don't see any black residue coming onto the pan. Let's try it. Wow. Not even a hint of black. That's amazing. That's great. This is a great thing to bring with you for any travel because you don't have to bring a ton of brushes. You guys, this looks really, really, really pretty. What do you think? To complete the look, I'm going to do my eyeliner and my mascara off camera. I won't show you that right now, but if you would like a full face tutorial, I will do that for you. But for right now, I'm just focusing on the palette and the products that I purchased today. So I will complete the look off camera. I'll do some eyeliner and some mascara, and I'll come back and I will show you the final result. Here is the completed look. Again, I would love to do a full face for you guys. If you guys are interested, I love dramatic makeup that's exotic and beautiful, but I like it to be simple as well. My makeup routine maybe takes me 20 minutes every day, and it looks like this. So if you guys would like to see more of that, let me know, comment down below, like the video, let me know if you would like more of this. I'd be very happy to teach you guys how I put on my makeup, like a get ready with me. Like I said, I like really dramatic makeup, but my routine doesn't take very long at all. So like, subscribe, do all that stuff. I'm very grateful for all your support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.